And relax, guys. All right, so that's your rack position. Principles of the rack. You're balanced on your feet. Not too much on your toes, not too much on your heels. Again, we're starting from like the ground up. We gotta make sure that we consider every point in your kinetic chain here. Quads and glutes are on. Ribs are stacked over pelvis. Just like how we did 90-90, you're not leaning. You're not kicking out forward. You're stacked. When you're stacked, you can absorb the weight into your skeleton. That's the goal behind a lot of strength training. You're not lifting weights. You're absorbing the weight into your skeleton and you're moving. The elbow is down. You want the elbow kind of pointing towards this hip bone. Again, this is a chicken wing. Not bad if you want to like, for some reason, if you have to do this, I don't really have a good excuse. Maybe if you want to like readjust like your grip here, but tuck down, okay? So, your oblique, your abs, supporting this arm. The bell is in the cradle of the arm. Your shoulder is down. The bell is deep into the palm of the hand. Any questions here? Okay. Rack holds, rack walks, great exercise. Okay. So that's how we're ending the clean. It's tricky because we're going from like this swing position and we're ending up here. Okay. So when we're doing the clean from the top down, we're going to start with the clean drop. So from this rack position, we're going to drop the weight directly down the midline of the body, and we're going to use our lats and triceps to push it back into the backswing. Make sense? And then we're going to set it down. We're just practicing the drop. I'm going to demonstrate 2 or 3 reps, and then we're all going to try it. Just going to use 2 hands to clean. Try this side. Right down the center of the body. Now, did you guys hear that slide? What that was is that was a handle going from here to my fingertips. You don't want to catch here in the meat of the callus. You want to catch such that the handle is on top of the callus, not behind it and pinching. Make sense? All right, so let's bring your weights on up, either side. Doesn't matter to me. Establish your rack nice and tall. Widen out the feet in your swing stance. Drop it right down the center of the body as you catch with the fingers. Push it into the backswing and then set it down. Let's do 3 reps.
Can't push it.
3 reps per side. Stay tall, get out of the way at the last second.
So I'm bringing this down.
Mm-hmm. Better. Boom, there you go. Make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Get out of the way at the last second. Like literally almost hit yourself with it.
Right.
Boom, there you go. You got to master this before you master the pass and the snatch, because we're doing the same thing with the overhead snatch. You got to pass from the base of the hand to the fingers. So if you can't get it here, I don't want you trying it up here. So just like how we were talking about, stay tall. Stay tall. Everybody's tendency is to hip hinge early with all this stuff. Stay tall, play chicken with the weight, get out of the way at the last second. tall, out. I'm gonna do a couple cleans in a row. Watch how I get out of the way at the last second. Notice how I open my hands? I'm like, let's go for it. I'm not death gripping it. I'm like, away we go. Trust yourself to catch it in the fingers. Trust. Trust. Because you have to. You might lose it a couple times, but you're never going to master that transition until you go for it. Because it's in free fall. You're not really controlling it on the way down. Same thing with the snatch. You're controlling the trajectory, but all you're doing is passing from here to there. And I'm waiting, 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 catch. Be cognizant of your calluses here. If you want to, let's try this again. You can go from the dead stop, or you can try re-cleaning from the swing. Does that make sense? You can try re-cleaning from here, and then just get it back into the backswing. What you can also do is swing in between. Swing, clean. Swing, clean. Swing, clean. To be fair, if you want to swap that out with another kettlebell, you can, because the size of these competition bells isn't great. If you want to. If it's comfortable, then go for it. Yeah. So for like the next 2 or 3 minutes, I just want you guys to practice any or all those variations. Think about zipping your coat. Whoop, zip your coat. There you go. It might be tricky. Your muscles might be too big, and I'm not being sarcastic. See if you can get that down a little bit. Is that hard?
It's a little trickier, but
Yeah.
Joey's too jacked.
Try to end there.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
And then,
Smooth.
yeah, that is better.
Smooth. Keep your mind in your hips. Relax. Your first 3 were perfect.
Yeah. Not sure what changed.
First 3 were perfect. So a little bit of banging is going to happen, but the trick is to keep the weight close. It can't knock into you if it doesn't travel forward in the first place. So in slow motion, it's like there's a wall 2 inches in front of me. Whoop. Sometimes, well, probably really wouldn't want to do it in here, but sometimes you can get people to like practice their cleans up against a wall. It's like, okay, like to keep this, and then you can say, all right, once you get this, because theoretically, the bell is never going in front of you. Then when they do that, then you can do the same thing with snatches, if you really trust the person. See how it just goes right out there? It's because I'm keeping my mind in my hips and my lats, not my shoulders and arms. There we go.